This video is brought to you by the 3 Minute Board Game patrons. Keep us independent by supporting us on Patreon. Kia ora koutou and welcome to Books of Time in about 3 minutes. Review copy used. It has a solo mode. It's a game for 1 to 4 players, playing time is medium, and it's a moderately complex game. In Books of Time you are creating a civilization, not through war or conversion or annexation or colonization. You are creating one through the written word as your society develops books about trade, science, and industry. The game lasts for 15 full rounds, which is tracked using this book. Turn the page after each turn. The winner is the player at the end of the game with the most victory points. Action selection. On each of your 15 turns in the game, you will take one of these actions. Drafting. You will select pages for your history books from the face-up display. Set collection. Collecting sets of pages for your books is the key to winning. Player turn. The game revolves around these 3 books for each player, and they should be open unless you are otherwise instructed. You will also have a unique set of 3 objective tiles. To score green tiles, you need pages with different symbols. For red pages, it's sets of different symbols, and for yellow pages, symbols placed in a certain order in the book. You'll also start with some book pages on your own personal track. On your turn, you may take one of 6 possible actions. The first action is to draw 2 of the 4 face-up cards in the display or from the deck. Replace each card after it is drawn. These go onto your personal track one at a time and move the other cards right. Note that these cards are only moved right if they are pushed by a new card. The second action is to write pages into your book. Each page costs the pen and paper amounts shown below it. Folders are wildcards that count as both pen and paper. Open the matching color book and unclip its binder. Then place each page in one at a time and reclip the binder. Note the pages must always match the color of the book, so these 2 pages could not go into the green book. When you add a new page to your book, gain the resources shown here. For both these pages that we added, that was 1 pen. The third action is to activate both pages in one book. The left page here gives us resources and a victory point, and the right page lets us spend pens for paper. You then turn that book's page over to the next page. If a book ever reaches its last page and has to be turned again, reopen it to its first page. The fourth action is to close a book. Here you place a marker to the book and then turn the pages right, claiming the bonus shown at the bottom of each page that you turn. The deeper into a book you are, the more rewards you will get. Then open the book to its first page. The fifth action is to turn 1 page in up to 3 books, again claiming the page turning bonus at the bottom. And the final main action is to advance on the main board. Here you select your player marker and move up one of these tracks, paying the cost on the far right. You can either gain the reward shown or choose to remove one of your victory point tiles, and then claim the bonus on the back of the tile. This means you are trying to score a more difficult tile for more points. Additionally, before or after you take your main action, you may do one of the actions shown on the central book. And once all players are done, turn that central books page. Why would you like this game? Books of Time is something a little different, and its book-based mechanics are very fresh and intriguing, and it's going to be that point of difference that first catches your eye about the game. But once you get past that initial shock, this is very much a drafting and set collection optimization game, and its longevity and replayability will entirely depend on whether that's the sort of game you enjoy or not. The way the books are structured does allow for some different and interesting actions, and it will take you a little while to get the hang of the pacing of the game. I also really like the central book and how it has different actions you can select each turn. The best thing about this game is how the book format allowed it to explore some new ideas. It's unique. However, the books take a bit of getting used to, and some players found them awkward and cumbersome to use, and the iconography isn't the most user-friendly either. But probably my biggest issue is while the books are a cool idea, I just don't feel the theme of building a civilization comes through at all. The pages might as well have just been their icons for all it mattered to me. For a different drafting civilization game, try 7 Wonders. And for a different take on making books, try Scholars of the South Tigris. Books of Time. I want to see more of this bookmaking mechanic. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to our channel.